In this video, I'm gonna show you how to take in the sides on the shirt that have double stitch on the sides. So first, I have to take in a little bit from the sides and almost nothing under arm. So I have to go to 0. And same thing here at the edge, I have to take in half inch. So before I take it in, I will have to open all the way. Why? Because this customer always need to let it out and take it in. Usually, if you do the double stitch, you cannot let out anything. But this way, I'm gonna show you how can we do it. First, at the sleeve, we're gonna open exactly where is the seam. Just this little part, and after we're gonna take it in, we will put it back. Since we are not taking in anything on the sleeve part, we're just gonna open all the seam. Here is our 2 stitches. It's called chain stitches. If you will cut some of thread, you will see how the stitch will run all the way to the edge. Sometimes you have to try is it from the bottom or is from the sleeve. Now we have to remove this detail on the bottom of the hem of the shirt. As you see, I always look how originally was made so I can sew it back as it is. As you see, this detail was actually sewed on top of already made hem and then cover on top. So we're gonna remove it now because now I understand how it was sewed before and easily can remove it. Next, we're gonna remove thread just a little bit on the bottom because we need to take it inside. So for example, if I need to take it in half inch, I will go like 3/4 over. So let's say if it's like 1 inch in, then I'll go 1.25 inches, just to make sure you understand how much you need to open it, and then we'll sew it back after we take it in the sides. Turn the shirt to the wrong side, and now you see I removed all the stitches all the way to the arm. First thing what I'm gonna do is match the seam lines on the arm line, and you can add a pin. Since we are not sewing exactly how it was made, but similar look, because my customer always wants to let it out and take it in, so I want to make sure I have extra fabric. So here I measure exactly how much I take in at the sleeves, and then we are keeping original seam, no taking in on the sleeve, only starting underarm and the sides. I'm gonna match the fabric seam line, and then I will sew it 1/4 from the folding line. I will remove the tag, but I will sew it back when the shirt is ready. This is the size of the shirt I lay down on a table, and now I'm just gonna mark and draw my line how much I need to take in. I'm gonna measure from the folding line. You can see after you remove, you can see that folding line that were used to be the stitch. And I will take in less in the arm. Now we're ready to do the top stitch. Don't forget to do the back stitch to make sure it stays in place. I will cut 3/4 from the stitch I did, and then we're gonna serge it on the serger. Now let's sew the tuck back. Now we're ready to do the top stitch. This is the front part and back side, and all the seam allowance is turned direct to the back side. And now we are ready to do the 1/4 top stitch. Make sure you are keeping same distance and helping with hands smoothly and turn the allowance. We're gonna sew all the way top stitch to the sleeve. Here is our seam line. Now we just need to close the arm right here. So I'm just gonna cut all the extra thread that we don't need and insert inside between the fabric. Make sure to check the back as well. And after we do it, just add the pin and top stitch it. Next, we're gonna close the bottom line of the hem of the shirt. So I want to make sure we are folding exactly the same amount as original and then top stitching. Now we just need to add back that detail it was originally on the shirt and sew it exactly how it was before. After all it's done, make sure you press it well so it looks smooth and clean. So this is our shirt, and the size, as you see, looks great, and we just need to double check to press it, and all is done. I hope this is gonna help you for the future.